I don't have the right for copyrighted music anymore, so I'm gonna sing a bunch of shit in a Chad Kroger voice, like a Nickelback. Only Nickelback suck dick. I fucking hate you, Nickelback. I hope you die. Balls deep, balls deep, balls deep, balls deep in the balls deep, balls deep.
Hello there, Sarah from 17 once again, bringing you another Balls Deep. This time we're balls deep in the PlayStation 3 exclusive inFamous 3. And this is my second attempt at doing this fucking thing, because the last one took 22 minutes. I played the entire start of the game, I had a lot of fun, and it was probably the best balls deep I've ever done. But then when I listened to it back, the microphone was picking up all sorts of interference, and you can't even hear what I'm saying, so I'm a little bit pissed off, but I'm going to try once again, and hopefully this time it will be significantly better. If it's not, you're probably never going to see this, which is a shame because I had a lot of fun doing it. So without further ado, let's start this up and press X. New game. So there is Shepard getting struck by lightning. He's the main character, and these are the lovely drawn vignettes. So he dropped out of college, got a job as a bike courier, selling crack and fucking hookers. It was the best time ever. Then I got hit by that taxi and everything changed because I started looking like Shepard, and Shepard's an asshole. But apparently this light mass bomb makes your ballsack glow like it just did then. It turns the entire place into Terminator 2 when the end of the world happens, and bad shit happens. It gives him the ability to use the shining finger, as I've dubbed it, which is the ability to use electricity. There he is, alive, in his bed, glowing eyes, glowing hands, glowing nads. He is the shining finger of America. But everything goes wrong as per usual, because his father turns up with his stitched face and his giant hand, and these dudes in the red coats and that bald leukemia bitch, and everything's blowing up, everything looks gold. There's Elvis with gold glasses, that's a Rubik's sphere, and goodness me, everything's kicking off. And I assume that this is the start, or the storyline of inFamous 1. And my father grabbed my face with his mechanical hand and tried to push my eye through my socket. There was a crow, that's a red light, that's a red dude, everything's red, it's death. But this guy is apparently the Beast, which is a really mundane name for a bad guy, and we're going to be fighting him in the intro. That is Quo, or Quan, or whatever the fuck her name is. She's the token oriental bitch, and there's the token black guy who, you know, if you don't have all the racial circles ticked, you'll probably be called racist. And that dude to the left of him on the piece of paper is black and white, so he's a super race. But here we go. He needs those powers. That black guy is Morgan Freeman, and even he doesn't know how to sort this shit out. But let's have a look. So this guy I dubbed Elvis on the last commentary because, you know, he looks nothing like Elvis clearly. And look how close the main character, this guy, looks to Shepard on Mass Effect. He's got the scar in pretty much the same place. Some of the visuals on the people look a little sketchy compared to Uncharted, but this is a sandbox game, so they do have to render a hell of a lot more stuff than, you know, your average game and things. So you've got to bear that in mind. Oh, here she is. I have got to order you some food. That's racist, man. You can't say that. She's come here to give me handjobs and a massage. I like massages. I like big titties, too. Check my gut. I like to rest it on the lap of their titties. It's awesome, man. It's awesome. Here she is. She's called Quo, and I dropped a load of quid pro quo jokes, but they're all lost to the ether thanks to the fucking game. Oh, I hate doing a commentary again. It just takes all the spontaneity away, all the humor away. I was making fucking jokes like a boss, and I just you can't recycle genius, man. It doesn't work. But apparently this statue's on its period, and it's sucking people in, which is kind of, you know, contradictory to a period. It's kind of the other way usually, but it's a statue. It shouldn't have any human characteristics, but yet it does. And I'm not going to let this happen. Jason Statham wouldn't. I won't either. So I'm going to take my backpack and then jump off a pier. So this is where you calibrate your controls. All good. But I've already done it, so the spontaneity is gone. And look at this down here. Who modelled that? What is that? Is that a suppository for a giant? Is that a sex toy for, you know, some fat lady? I don't know, but look at it. Guy should be sacked who modelled that. He really should be. I do like how you can shoot a lot of stuff, and I've learnt about the platforming thanks to that last balls deep I did. Do not drop in the water, by the way, you will die. It's the equivalent of sticking, you know, your tongue in a plug socket. Woo! But look at his camp jump. That is the most effeminate jump ever. This guy is a full-on thespian. It's like, I'm just going to jump like this. Woo. And you gotta shoot the gates open. So let's do that. And you can kill people, but it makes you evil. So I like killing people. And this is my shining finger. Check me out. Shining finger! That's what you get! It is known as the rape glove. That's what I called it in the last video. The shining finger of doom. If you're not going to be a bad guy, you don't want to do this, obviously. But it's a moment in time, we can't really do much. And I don't understand why there's so much tessellation and those weird effects on some of the visuals. Look at them, you see how they look all pixelated? Looks crazy. But last time I spent a lot of my time on this pier shooting these umbrellas, because I do believe you've got to, you know, take out the most lethal enemies first, and it's clearly the umbrellas. And I completely missed that one. Check me out for accuracy. There we go. And it is quite nice. There's a lot of destructible environments, which is nice. But there's a dude over there, and I was really surprised to see him the first time through. Now I know he's coming, and there's no surprise whatsoever, so I can't even pretend to be surprised. But you've just got to start creaming him with your shining finger of proteiny goodness. So that gets his attention. He throws this giant car thing at us, which apparently is bad. It's not a car, it's the torso of that statue. My bad. Then it goes into the Uncharted angles. This is so dramatic, we're so cool. I made a comment about how the embers look really nice, and yeah, just recycling old content. What a fucking wannabe I am. But this is the Beast, or the giant glowing-eyed fire dude that I like to call him. And apparently this is really unstable to stand on. But look at him with his glowing chest. He's like Santa Claus. That is one big giant fire-eyed red dude, stone man, giant monster motherfucker. So now we get to take over, which is all good games, and you generally just want to jizz him in. Oh no! See, that's the best way to beat this boss. If you fall through the level, you die, but you still succeed, and that's a nice checkpoint. So just cream him with your protein fist, with your fist of Jesus, with your lovely shining finger, and it works wonders. And look at him, man, he takes it like a porn star. This is like Bukkake News, and he's some oriental schoolgirl just, you know, not expecting what's about to come. Didn't. But oh god, yeah, you don't want to get hit by, you know, his shining fist, because his shining fist is better than mine. Apparently he's had a lot of practice, he is the belladonna of his technique, and I'm only, you know, like a Jenna Hayes or something. And why does it tell you to aim during a cutscene? You can't aim right now. I'm pressing left 1, or whatever, L1, and I can't do shit. This guy's matrixing me. And now he's using his rape fist, which is kind of like the tentacles in all the animes. But what this does is, you've got to fly away from his rape hand, and then you've got to jizz on his face. So, you know, it makes perfect sense if you use porn metaphors for this game. So, I'm creaming him, it's stripping off his chain, and he's eventually going to try and suck me into his gaping hand vagina. So, you need to fly away from that. So, look, take down the Beast. Could be misconstrued as going down on the Beast, but we'll not say that. And, yeah, just shoot him in the face. Oh yeah, you like it when I cream you in the eye. Let's try and give him an eye infection. Oh no, not the hand vagina. Look at this though, this is so anticlimactic. Now I know what I'm doing. When I didn't know what I was doing, it was really, really funny. But, you know, God, I hate my headphones. I can't wait to get a blue snowball, man. Those will be the days when I never have another mic fucking mess up ever. But, this moment in time, I'm poor as shit, so what can you do? But when you hit this guy enough, it asks you to do the quickening from the Highlanders. We get to be Christopher Lambert, and we get to hit him with some lightning. And it makes no sense to me, because we're dicking him enough with just, you know, standard protoplasm from our special hand. From our night nurse hand. From our special touch fingers, as I like to call them. There we go, Ionic Storm, down on the D-pad. There can be only one! Grrrr! So it turns out that the giant flaming statue beast is actually Sean Connery. Yes, I'm Sean Connery from Spain. But he dies Terminator style, so we get to see his hand as he sinks into the magma. And now we've got to run away. So I actually died when I first did this bit, because I was testing to see if we actually had to run away or if we could just take our time. Because you'll notice the game is now teaching me how to jump, which is always a good thing when you're doing plenty of it. But this guy jumps like a fag because he's got a backpack full of bricks, apparently. But there's a lovely Michael Jordan moment coming up. It's funny as shit. So when you get to the top of this, it asks you to jump, and for some reason this guy can jump like a mofo. Check him out. He's like Liu Kang doing the bicycle kick. Woo! dude, look at it, look at it. You see, this is like wicked. I thought people were gonna start singing. This was like a musical at this point. And then I did a crazy song about him having no face, but I'm not gonna do that again because it was gay. But here we go. It's time to jizz on your face. Then just keep bashing R1 apparently, and you will jizz in his head socket, and then Ionic Storm his ass. This is for Highlander 2! It didn't even make any sense! And that's the end of the beast. Yep, just completed the game. No, you aren't. This is a awesome line. The beast drained me. Turned out I thought I was gonna totally fuck him up, but turns out he actually fucked me up. And I woke up in a coma full of beast cum, and I didn't even know where I was. Ugh, look at him. Woke up and that dude next to me was still wearing his green shirt. It had been like 6 months. He's clearly a dirty bastard. That guy's eyes were still glowing, and I was filled with cum. But yeah, it turns out the city was killed, although you can't kill a city. It's actually, you know, inanimate.
Our ship ran for it.
And then this goes Gears of War 3. And it's like, everybody didn't want to look at me because I was bald and I had cuts on my face. Or maybe it's because I had the shining finger and they all thought I was a rapist.
Either way, I was alone.
And these buddies were all getting busy with playing with the Game Boys. She's playing battleships and teaching these two dudes how to do it. And I'm just stood in the corner being cool.
But I knew better. I'd been given
They'd given me powers to beat the beast. Turns out I was kind of shit and didn't do that.
I had fought it with everything.
So instead I'm just going to keep laying in the bed and putting my hands on my head. And how did this work? How did this work? So I punched this locker. I have the shining finger.
The next day I went to work.
And luckily enough, this guy gives us the rape device. It is it's a sex toy tool that's going to help us win.
Like we used to be.
And we went across America, as you can see, giving talks about the shining finger, but apparently it was dubbed inappropriate. And that is the penis boat.
She also used her contacts to
But yeah, that electrical staff thing is a weapon. It's 2 dildos on top of a pneumatic drill set with an electrical current, and I've called it the Pope Tickler.
someone down,
And
got your ass kicked or straight up failed. But those
now we're in what looks like Louisiana, some part in the south. I think it's called Saint Marais.
thought possible and forced
I was drawn with a crayon. This is inFamous 2. I'm not famous. I'm inFamous. I'm inside famous. I'm having sex with famous. Infamous. But yeah, that is inFamous 2. Could probably cut it off now, but I haven't showed you the Pope Tickler. This is not going to be as long as the last one, guys, because I'm not making it up on the spot anymore. I'm just, you know, riffing on things I said before, and it just feels forced. It's not fair. So the beast is 1,500 miles away from Saint Marais. This guy has some pointless tattoos. Look at that shit. And this is the Chinese bitch. So hi there, man. You look kind of like Shepard off of Mass Effect. Have you ever heard of the Normandy or Rex? I'm telling you, man, I don't know who Shepard is. I've never heard of no Rex. And what the fuck is a Normandy, man? Hey, Thai bitch, come over here and give me a massage. I told you, I don't give massages, you asshole. So, you don't have to call me an asshole, bitch. It's not like I was rubbing my ballsack on your Thai heritage. And here we go. This is the Pope Tickler. This is the rape device. This is the dildo, whatever you want to call it.
Bird's ready.
And we're going to go around now and entertain people with this weapon of ass destruction. Look at it, look at it. It even extends.
Oh, I'll be damned.
They said they couldn't protect the Catholic Church from their small children. Turns out the Pope could. He was going to express his love in liquid form to every altar boy. And this is how he does it. With the Pope Tickler! Grrr. So yeah, this is one way to express your love, and there should be a dude around one of these trees.
Whoa. Does the NSA even
So like I say, I've played it before. I went in fresh, and I got bit in the ass by my headset.
Why's that?
Where is this dude?
Pretty
So you can blow some shit up. This is kind of tutorial-y stuff. I could have swore there were a guy here, but this introduces you to the static burst as well. Look at that. That isn't crazy. I don't know what it is. Look at that. There's the guy. Pope Tickler time! Do you like the Pope? Well, he loves you. Come on. This is your faith. Taste your faith in your mouth. Good night. Kick. But yeah, your life regenerates, I've now found out. I thought it was that blue shit in the corner, but it's not. And from now on out, you know, it's just general stuff. But this is inFamous 2. It's a fantastic game if you've not checked it out. It's not my kind of game, so I'm not going to be making a guide for it. I could probably be persuaded to try and do something like a live playthrough, but I'm going to be doing that to Assassin's Creed Revelation. I'm also going to be doing it to Saints Row 2, because that game looks fun as hell. And yeah. I wish I could have done a 22-minute video like I did before, but it didn't work for me, guys. It fucked up because my mic sucks, and there's nothing I can do about that. But as per usual, thanks for watching, and you take care now.